hybrid AI would become available by the 2030s. This hybrid AI, he explained, would allow human beings to tap directly into the cloud with just their brains, using what he called a neocortex connection. Kurzzweil previously predicted that part of this reinforcement would come from nanobots, which he said would flow through our bodies by 2030. We are going to have a greatly expanded brain. Right now we have a certain amount of neural processing power. We have about 300 million neurons. But if we connect to the cloud, we can expand our intelligence in our own bodies, predicts Ray. So in essence, he believes that because of the rise of AI, we won't lose humanity as a whole. We'll simply evolve it to the next level of our being, which again is a nice thought. I mean, who wouldn't want their own AI companion that can help them in their time of need, or allow them to solve problems by expanding their brain processes to the cloud? It does sound enticing, doesn't it? But wouldn't that make us cyborgs and not humans, you might ask? Technically, yes and no. The definition of a cyborg is that of a human that is mixed with machine parts. So to that end, if we have an AI counterpart in our body somewhere, we would on a loose level be cyborgs via our brains, but not in the vein of us having artificial limbs that would be controlled by that AI. At least not yet. I'm sure some of you are looking at these predictions and think that this is either very bold or very ludicrous. I mean, how could even one of these things honestly be right? But you need to remember something. For as advanced as humanity is, we're very limited in how we see the future at times. Yes, we make sci-fi epics that show the futures that could happen, but we honestly do those because we hope that they are that advanced. And as Back to the Future, Terminator, and more have shown, we're not there yet. Plus, as noted by Kurzzweil himself, he's made predictions that a lot of people found laughable at the time, and yet when we try and imagine our world without these things that he predicted would happen, in and of itself is laughable. We can't even predict what's going to happen in the next few months, let alone the next few years or the next decade, or where we are going to be by 2050. If you ask people from 1950 what they thought about the year 2000, computers likely wouldn't have been on their minds, flying cars would have been everywhere, and a whole bunch of other weird things may or may not have been right. So if you ask us where we're going to be in 2050, we honestly don't know, but Kurzzweil seems to have a good indication of what the future is going to hold based on past projections. So maybe we should just follow his lead and see where this all takes us. Thanks for watching, everyone.